Okay, this is how I would assess work on simultaneous equations as a teacher or as an examiner. So the first thing you'll notice in this solution is that the x's have different coefficients and the y's have different coefficients. So you'll get 1 mark given for trying to get the x coefficients or the y coefficients to match up. It doesn't matter which way round. So as you can see here, this 3 has now been times up here. They're the opposites of times, and here the opposite x's have times. So that is enough to give you a mark. We call that a method mark, or M1, method mark. The next mark that I'm going to see here, you don't actually get one for actually following through and actually multiplying that out correctly, but every stage did have to be multiplied by 3. So you have times 3 here, so that becomes 12x, times 3 on the 5, so that became 15y, and times 3 here to get 22, that's 66. And then the same with the bottom one, you had to times everything by 4. The reason why 4 take away 3 has been done is to keep a positive y. You don't want to have a negative coefficient. So if we'd done 3 take away 4, we would have had 15y take away 16y, which would have been minus y. So that's why this person has done 4 take away 3. So 16y take away 15y gives us just y. And then 68 take away 66 gives us just 2 or positive 2. And that is what we call an accuracy mark. Okay, so that's where the second mark is. The third mark comes from making this statement here. That's a really important statement. That is good enough to get in a mark. It doesn't matter if you've done the first bit wrong, you'll still get that method mark as long as you've subbed in whatever your answer from here is into here. That'll get you that third mark, but you may have lost this second mark, so you'd only be on these 2 marks if you had messed that bit up. And then finally your fourth mark comes from completing this correctly. So subbing the 2 in here has gone in place of the y, so that became 10, taking the 10 over it became minus 10, 4x equals 12, divide by 4 both sides, and you get x is equal to 3, and that gives you your final mark.